morning, guys. It is 10:30 a.m. We just got to the first Goodwill, and I am so upset because I would have definitely came earlier had I known that Walmart did not have the GoPro clip I was looking for. I stopped by the Walmart. I finally got my string backpack in. I don't know what it's called, like, completely. It's like the one-strap backpack. I needed to get a GoPro clip so that I can clip the GoPro onto the backpack, so that way I wouldn't have to have it on my head the entire time I'm in there. Because it's cool to have a GoPro on for like 5 or 10 minutes, but when you have the GoPro on for like 30 plus minutes on your head, you start to get these like really dark red marks on your forehead because it's like squeezing you, and it always just looks so awkward for me when I'm trying to check out. So I'm really mad about that. I'm gonna try going again to, or maybe I'll go later to Best Buy or something like that to try to buy that clip, because I really need that clip, man. I wouldn't use it for DoorDash because you wouldn't be able to see the road, you know how I do those types of videos. But anyways, we are here now. Let's go ahead and get the GoPro on, see what we can find.
Yes, sir. We're back at the Goodwill, and the first thing I find is a Vicks warm steam vaporizer. I've never seen these before. I've never used a humidifier or vaporizer thing before, so I had to look it up, and it's actually going for some decent money. $6 to purchase it, and I think I can get about $30 to $40 for it. And then I'm still looking around. I find this safety first type of things. I always find these things in my Goodwill. Before, they actually used to be worth some really good money. Nowadays, there's a reason that they end up in Goodwill. It's because they probably have way too many of them, and most of them are just not worth it. So this is going to be some pretty good advice. I found 4 boxes of these home filters, and you can see that they're supposed to be a 4-pack. Well, in this one, it looked like there was only like 1 or 2 filters in there. You always want to make sure when you're buying things, always open it and check if it is not brand new. The reason I didn't open the Vicks thing that I saw earlier is because it was sealed shut. It was brand new. So you can see this one has all 4 filters. So that one I'm going to pick up. And out of the 4 boxes that were actually up here, only 2 of them had the 4 filters. This one also had 4 filters. I wish the last one that I found would have had 3 filters, so I could have just taken it out of there and put it into the other box. But this one actually had 2 filters in it. So it was definitely weird. Yeah, I think, no, this one had like 3. I don't know how much this had. It was just weird because all the other ones only had 1 bag in there, while this one had 2 bags. So I didn't really know what I was looking at, but just look at the shelf, man. It's completely bare. It's like they did a reset or something. There was definitely a good amount of filters to sort through. This one was another humidifier wick filter. It is brand new. The box is damaged. You can see I did pick up both of those other filters plus the vaporizer thing. Like I don't know who donated all of this medical stuff, but I found this really cool like Little Tykes play ball set. The issue was the weight. You have got to watch out for weight now because UPS changed how much they're charging. I did end up scanning it though, and surprisingly it did not even come up on eBay, but I'm glad it didn't. I'm glad I did not buy this because it is like 10 pounds, dude. This next one is a pretty cool find though. I love finding these little Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars, and you can see I found it on eBay going for $15, and I think the Goodwill wanted $1.18, so that is an amazing flip. But again, just not much stuff on the shelf at all. So I went ahead and moved over to the polos and button downs. I found this Calvin Klein jean button down. The thing is, I didn't realize these things are absolutely not worth it. They go for like $20 brand new on eBay when they MSRP for $70. If you do keep up with the eBay videos though, you'll know I rarely ever pick up Ralph Lauren, but if it's $5 and it's a Ralph Lauren Blake, I took the chance on it, but it wasn't worth it because there was a hole in it. This one was such a nice shirt though. It's a Zara Man. I rarely ever pick up Zara Man because I never find them, but it was really nice. It had an issue though. It was missing a button. Also, there was no price tag, so that kind of factored in too.
Alright guys, I thought it would be a little bit easier today if we just go through everything at the trunk of my car, because I didn't get any shirts today. All of the shirts that I found and button downs all had problems with them. But the first thing I picked up was a Vicks warm steam vaporizer. Something's moving around in here, but the way it's taped makes me think that it's still brand new. It's not going for as much as I thought it did, but it's still going for about $30, so that's not too bad. Second thing is going to be these 2 filters. Now what's weird about it is this one's a Arm & Hammer filtered one, and then this one doesn't have any type of Arm & Hammer stuff, but I'm still gonna lot these 2 up together, and they were only $2 a piece, so probably $4 into 15. Not too bad. And then the last thing I found was this Humidiwick, a lot of humidifier stuff, a lot of like filter type of stuff, but it's only $2. Probably gonna get another 15 for this. Just gonna have to tape this back up, and then it's pretty much brand, I mean, it is brand new, it hasn't been used. And that's pretty much all the stuff that I found. I only spent $14 at this Goodwill. Hopefully the second one will be a little better. All right guys, wish me luck. I got to the second Goodwill. Usually when I have a bad start at the first one, it kind of carries over to the second because the first one distributes all of the stuff to this one. But we'll see, you never know what we can find.
If you guys remember from the last eBay vlog, I did pick up a brand new Callaway polo. It's the exact same type of polo. But the issue with this one is it had a whole bunch of white things on it. The camera's not picking it up, but I thought it was like the threads or something sticking out. And it was literally all over the shirt. So I still picked it up, but eventually I did put it back because I didn't want to deal with like, it was messed up. Also, I did end up finding a Zara Man polo at this Goodwill as well, and I did actually pick this one up. The only thing that I don't really like about Zara Man, for men at least, what I've noticed is it's always a slim fit type of shirt. And on eBay, generally the bigger the size, the faster it sells. So hopefully, because it's Zara Man, hopefully just the brand will help it sell a little bit faster. This one was actually such a nice find. It is a Lacoste button-down, size 44. I'm not really sure what size that is in terms of like large, medium, or small. There is a problem with it, which I literally just noticed because I'm washing it right now. There is a couple stains on it, but hopefully the OxyClean can get rid of it. And then a few button downs later, look at this. I find a Patagonia button down. I don't really like the way these shirts feel personally. I know it's a really good brand and they sell good, but also this one has a stain as well, and I'm rewashing this one right now. You always gotta check for stains, man. Stains suck. So I really don't know what was going on with the Goodwills in my markets today, but just look at the bins. They are absolutely bare. There's almost nothing in them. I couldn't really find anything other than this Wilson A600 11.5 inch glove. They're not selling for that great of money, and this one does have a little like markings on it, but I still ended up looking it up to see if it was worth it, and it did end up being worth it. So then I ended up moving over to the t-shirt section, and I found a Miami Dolphins NFL apparel t-shirt. I actually found a bunch of Miami Dolphins stuff. Some of them, well actually I think only this one was worth it. You can see another guy right there, look to the right. Another guy comes. This has been happening to me every single time I go to the Goodwills. I'll be in a section and then someone comes and just like wants to cut me off. I don't know why, but I did also find a Disney, I don't know if this was for men or for women because it was a 2XL, but I ended up picking this up as well, but it was kind of faded in person is why I left it. And here is the second Miami Dolphins t-shirt. This one was for women, and now the reason I didn't pick this one up was because I thought like the letters were kind of messed up. It looked too used. This one was actually a pretty nice find. It's an Under Armour athletic type t-shirt, green tag, which means it was half off. So a $3.50 Under Armour shirt. I'll pick those up all day and sell them for $15 easily. Now, these types of shirts don't sell too fast for me, but they always do end up selling. Disney Mickey Mouse shirts and Minnie Mouse and Disney stuff in general, there will always be a demand for it, and if you put a good price, it will definitely get sold. Looking back over editing this video, I still don't know if I should have picked this shirt up. It looks so unique. It's a Disney Mickey Mouse shirt. You really don't see that type of shirt often, but something did not look right. It was either I don't know what was wrong with it. There was also this grandma one, but I don't know what this was on the shirt. There was some type of writing on it. I would have definitely picked this one up had the writing not been like on the white spot of the shirt. Of course it had to be on that spot. I got done looking at all of the regular t-shirts and I found this VTech console system. Now, I usually don't ever give these things a second look because most of the time they're not worth it, but this one had a game come with it. And I did end up actually looking this up because I found a few games. So after I do look up how much the console does go for, I think it goes for like $40 to $60 used if you have games with it and the controller. And you can see I have the console, I have the games, and I try to, this is when I This is when I'm using my brain. So I move this tape over to open this compartment up, put those two games in there because the games technically, I don't know if they're being sold with the system or not. I'm also, oh, this was a big part. You always got to check the battery compartment to make sure that there's no corrosion going on, because if there is, you can't really fix that. Maybe someone out there can, but it wouldn't be worth it for you in terms of, trying to make money to fix it. And then I get the controller, and you need the controller for the full set, and the full set goes for more than just having the console. So what I do is I take the tape that is already on the console and I just put the controller into the tape. Now I have the console, I have the controller, and I have 3 games with it. It is now complete. So I'm still looking down through here, just trying to make sure that there's no other games. Maybe I could get like a 4th one. But even just having 3 is very good, and that can net you somewhere up to between $50 and $60. And the console was only $5. So that is big baller. The last section that I did check in this Goodwill was the athletic wear, and I'm happy I did because I found this LuLaRoe. Now for men, LuLaRoe is not worth it, but for women it is totally worth it, and this is a woman's hoodie. It's like some Astro type thing. I did look it up on eBay and it did actually sell for I think $22 to $23. Here is the 3rd Miami Dolphins shirt of the day, and off rip you can see that there's a stain. Personally, I hate dealing with stains. I hate having to try to take them off. Sometimes they don't, and then this pretty much killed the shirt for me. You can see where they put the tag thing. It made a hole in the shirt. Now no one is going to buy this beautiful shirt because of the hole. This one was a pretty unique pickup though. I've never really heard of Exertion, but the retail price on this was $54 brand new. And this is a brand new jacket, and no one else is selling it on eBay, so I got the monopoly now.
All right, we're gonna do it again out of the trunk of my car because it just makes it a little bit easier. So I was able to actually find the controller for this, plus 3 games, the one sitting in here, and it all looks complete, and this complete set goes for like $50, so that was a really good find. Other than that, I got this baseball glove. Don't know if I should have. It is an A600 Wilson, and it was only $5. I'm thinking this is still pretty much like new, but it still has writing on it. So I'm going to try to take off that writing before I sell it, and hopefully that sells. And then the rest of it is pretty much clothing. So I guess the easiest way to go through this is just going to be, we'll just do it like this. I got this Miami Dolphins t-shirt. There was a couple other ones that I did find. It's just that they were faded and the lettering was starting to like rip on it. This was the only one that was like really in good condition. The next thing was this Inversion, I think it's called, X version. It's brand new. There's none really being sold online right now, so I guess I could make my own price, and the retail is $54 for this, and I paid like $4 I think, which is not bad at all. Next thing is a Patagonia. I've been finding more and more Patagonias in my Goodwills. Before I could never find these, and it's pretty good condition. There's a few mess ups on it, but I'm not gonna turn down a Patagonia because they sell really fast. Next thing is a Mickey Mouse t-shirt. Again, I did find other ones. The only issue is, again, they were ripping, stained. The threads were coming out from being washed too much, and this was the only one in good condition, so that's about $15 right there. This is one that I'm going to be taking a chance on, Zara Man, or Zara Man, however you say it. I did go to the first Goodwill. It was missing the button right here, so I'm so glad that I rechecked that and didn't buy the other one. But this one is in really good condition. Even though it's white, there's no stains, which is always good. You don't want stains on your shirts. This is an Under Armour t-shirt. It was $6.98, but half off. So what is that, like $3.50? And these things go for about $15 pretty easily. It's a really nice athletic t-shirt. That one should sell pretty quickly. This one is one of my favorites that I found. It's a Lacoste 44 button down for men. It's just got this right here. We're gonna have to like fix that a little bit, but hopefully in the wash that'll fix. There's no stains on it from what I saw. It's a really good button down, and they go for about $25, so I paid $5 for it, so that's why I picked it up. And then the last thing is a LuLaRoe. Hold on now, it's a hoodie for I think women. I found this exact same one selling online for $23 to $25, and it was about $5. After a good wash with my OxyClean, the colors do come back out a little bit better. And that's everything that I found. I did a lot better at the second Goodwill as opposed to the first one. The first one I only spent $14, but at this one I think I spent $49 when you include the what is it, when you include the what's it called, the tip thingy? No, like the donation. So this is probably one of my best purchases. Hopefully it all works. I mean, it should. It looks like it does. At least the battery compartment wasn't corroded or anything, so that's why I decided to pick that up. And that's pretty much it for the day. Not too much stuff, but enough stuff to last us for a little while.